Hey, what's up everyone? In Theory here, and welcome to my quick guide on Taraket the Necromancer in the Shadow Reef Elite Dungeon. Couple quick notes about the boss. He has 400,000 life points, he has no weaknesses, so every combat style is viable. He is not immune to poison, so bring your weapon poison +++ and your Cinderbane gauntlets. And he's also susceptible to the Salve Amulet, which will give you 15% increased damage and accuracy while fighting him. Here's a potential magic loadout for the boss. I'm wearing Elite Tectonic, Cinderbane gloves, Deado boots, a Kiln cape, a Salve amulet, a Ring of Death with a Luck of the Dwarf switch, a Staff of Slisky, a Rune pouch, and a Scrimshaw of Elements. Here's a potential inventory loadout. I have an Elder Overload, a Prayer Renewal, a Super Restore, Sardome and Bruise, Weapon Poison +++, Replenishment Potion, Gothic Staff switch, a Sun Spear Planted Feet switch, a Wand and a Shield, Luck of the Dwarves, and an Enhanced Excalibur. With the basics out of the way, let's get into the video of a kill. You're going to want to start out the fight, praying Deflect from Magic as well as your highest offensive damage prayer. Taraket will always start off the fight attacking with magic, although he also can attack with the ranged combat style, so have that prayer switch available. It's worth noting that his attacks are relatively slow, so feel free to soul split flick between his attacks if you feel comfortable doing so. The first special attack we'll deal with is called the Rift of Undeath. Taraket is going to summon a portal which spawns skeletal minions and will uber heal Taraket and deal 7500 damage to all players if not killed in time. Note that if your DPS is fast enough, you can ignore this mechanic until he phases. The next mechanic is called the Giant Spawn. After hitting 200,000 health, Taraket will fly away and summon one of two giants. If he goes to the Eastern Crystal, he'll summon the Bloated Monstrosity. This add increases the damage of Taraket's auto attacks while he's still alive. If he flies to the Western Crystal, he'll summon a Corpse Carrier, which summons skeletal minions just like the Rift while it's still alive. Note that out of these two adds, the Corpse Carrier is by far the more dangerous add. The Bloated Monstrosity can be ignored and tanked in almost all situations, whereas the Corpse Carrier can be very dangerous if you don't deal with the adds appropriately. After transition here, he's going to switch to ranged attacks. You'll see he summons a Death Swiftness-like animation beneath his feet, and his attacks change into a small white wisp with a green splash when they hit you. So be sure to prayer switch, as these attacks can hit for well over 3k if you're not praying Deflect from range. Once he hits his second transition, he's going to fly up in the air again and go to the opposite crystal that he went to during the first transition and summon the second mini-boss. Your partners can help deal with the skeletal minions by dropping a Corruption Blast, as shown here, which will tick down all the skeletal minions within range. Here in this clip, I'm tanking both the Corpse Eater and the Bloated Monstrosity, as well as the majority of the skeletons, and you can see that I take a little bit too much damage to heal through, so make sure somebody else is tanking the second add. The last mechanic you'll have to deal with is called the Ghost Wall. Taraket will summon a wall of ghosts that move in a straight line across the room, dealing 2k typeless damage per tick if you're hit by them. To avoid this, simply run away, surge, escape, and get out of the direction that they're moving. In this clip here, the ghosts spawn directly in front of me, facing at me. Instead of trying to run away, I try to surge through them, and you can see that I still take the typeless hits surging through them. So if you're at low health, make sure you get out of the way and don't try to surge through them, because it can KO you real quick. After that's all taken care of, simply damage Taraket the rest of the way down, and that'll be the end of the kill. I hope this guide helped you guys out, and if it did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be posting more boss guides in the future, so be sure to check those out. And remember, you can always catch the live action at twitch.tv/xintheorytv. Later.